Good morning from this parking lot here at Walmart. There's a nice Walmart in the town, starts with E, I forget, right outside of Acadia National Park, and they allow people to park here overnight, and there are tons of cars here. I was gonna show you out the windshield, but everything froze over last night. I mean, check it out. Here's my windshield. Completely frozen. Crazy, right? And there's one van to my left. Truck just pulled in. What's crazy is in this parking lot, you usually don't see this, RVs have their slides out and everything. There's all kinds of craziness. There's two camper vans, there's another truck. Actually, I slept here before going to Acadia, and there was one van that was there, and he's parked in the same exact spot as tonight, or last night, as the last time I saw him, like 5 days ago. So I don't think he stayed there all those nights. Maybe he just comes back and parks at the same exact spot all the time. But there's a couple more RVs over there and some vans. It's pretty crazy. But I just woke up. Today's plan is pretty cool. Yeah, the plan is, since I'm here at Acadia, the easternmost point in the United States is only a little less than 2 hours away. So I'm just gonna drive out there and then try to find camp spot somewhere between here and there. There are some, I guess, public reserve lands or something like that along a river, and there's supposed to be a bunch of spots. So I'm hoping, because it's Monday, won't be too bad and it'll be pretty empty, and it's cold. I mean, the window frosted up, and I do have an ice scraper, but it's in a cargo box. I didn't think I would need it so soon. It's 36 degrees, but it's cold. I gotta, oh, it's starting to come off. It's pretty thin layer, so, but yeah, let's get going. First, I'm gonna drive over to the grocery area, because I know there's a Dunkin' Donuts right there, but I do have to go there, go inside, use the bathroom, get a breakfast. Yeah, I'll just get some coffee, and I'll come back, and then we'll start our drive. The visitor center there opens at 10, and the state park opens at 9, so there's no point rushing. If I leave now, I'll get there a little before 9, and yeah, what's the point if it's closed? I'd like to go to the visitor center though, so let's head on over and get some coffee and empty my bladder. Oh, that's one catch with Walmart. You have to go right before they close, and then you can't pee until the next morning. Everything's lit up. There's nowhere to go. In an emergency, I have a little soft water bag I can use. I use a 1.5 liter because 1 liter is, I find, too small. But if you have to go, you can drive to a gas station first or something. But all right, windows cleared up. Let's go. There's one RV, and sunrise is coming. There's another RV across the street. There's this one. Another van. It's that green van over there. He's been there a while. Same van. He stands out because he's quite unique. And by the way, this Walmart is one of the nicest Walmarts, probably the nicest Walmart I've ever been to. I don't know if it's brand new. I would say it's one of the biggest for sure, but definitely the nicest Walmart I've ever been to. Now it was off to cross off something from my bucket list, the easternmost point in the United States. Here we are at Quoddy Lighthouse or something like that. I'll get you the details later, but we are heading down. The visitor center should be open now. It's just before 10, maybe right at 10, so pretty nice. The parking is back there. There's only handicap parking way down, so, but it's a really quick walk down. But this will be the easternmost point in the United States that you can walk or drive to. There are other parts that are further east, but you gotta take a boat. So let's head on down. Of course, no camping allowed. I forgot that we have to pay a fee. It's $4 for non-residents, but I don't have any singles right now. I'll get to the car and then I'll come pay it before I leave. But for now, let's just head on down. There's supposedly a little trail that goes closer to the water. We'll just take that. Should be easy, right? I'm wearing flip-flops. Hopefully it's easy enough in flip-flops. It's the West Quoddy Head Light Station. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but it's funny. It's West Quoddy, but it's the easternmost point. Ah, bummer, it's closed. I was hoping to get a sticker and put on the car saying the car went to the easternmost point in the US, but bummer. There's a sign that says the easternmost point, and I didn't realize, but just around the corner of this building is like a real lighthouse. A lot of times you go to lighthouses and they're just like metal towers, but this one's a real one. It's a pretty one. So the donations for the park entrance fee go to maintaining all this, but super nice one. I took this Coast Guard trail. It just said half mile. I didn't know if it was a loop or if it came back, or if it was half mile out and half mile back. Oops. But I did just check all trails, and it is a loop, and it goes just back to just before the parking lot, so I'll be fine. I'm wearing flip-flops, and so far it's just been this packed gravel, but it's been a pretty gradual hike, up and downs. I think we're at the highest point already. I'm not sure, but it's been a really nice casual hike and nice mossy covered sides. Great weather, nice and cool. Just a slight wind, sunny, clear skies. Wonderful day, actually. I was actually kind of worried about Ian, or I try to keep it in mind, but I checked the radar and it's actually, after it went through the coast, it cut kind of west towards New York more, so it's not going to be coming this way at all. So the weather's going to be really nice for a few days more, and then there's supposed to be a few days of rain, but it's actually amazing how many nice days in a row we've had. And this trail just casually goes along. There's supposedly a viewpoint at the tip of the loop before it comes back in the west, so I think this is it right here. It's a very short hike, half-mile loop. Oh yeah, it's nice. There's no way to get down to the water, but I noticed that all the rocks are just covered in seaweed. You can't walk on any of that. You just slip and fall constantly. But abundant plant life along the shores here. Beautiful. So calm. Oh man, one of my cameras are too slow, but a bald eagle just flew right by. Just flew from the edge of the tree straight along the coast. I'm gonna walk this way. Hopefully I see it again. It was just way too fast for me to pull anything out. I pulled the GoPro, I just lifted up and hit record right away, but it was gone already. It took a second before it was gone. Wonder where it went. If we're lucky, we can get a good sighting of it here. I think this is the viewpoint. I got some stairs going up and some benches. Go over here real quickly. After this, we cut inland another 0.4 miles, according to the sign I just saw. I think our chances of seeing that eagle again have gone down. Such a different world, right? If you're living out here, and probably see bald eagles every now and then, no problem. And this is the second one I've seen pretty much all year. And I've been outdoors all along, but nothing out here. Darn! Let's go up to the viewpoint. Oh, I saw something flapping, just a seagull. A lot of trees here, so it's not the best viewpoint. And it looks like low tide out there. The wild water is so green looking up here. Bunch of fishing boats. It's cold. Cold. Let's head back down. There's a sign. I can't believe I came that way. The lighthouse is 0.4 miles? Weird, and it's 0.4 miles that way. Quite odd. I thought it was going to be 0.5 loop. But I think I'm going to go back the same way I came, just because it goes along the shore. I might see that bald eagle again. Just pulled up into the, I'm going to pronounce this wrong again, Maquias River watershed. There are campsites kind of spread out, not a lot of them, but they are official campsites, authorized campsite. There's a sign, and this one is right next to a lake that feeds the stream. We've been driving along the stream for a while. There's like this public land strip that just goes right next to the stream. This one just goes right next to this lake, and it looks like prime moose territory. If I was a moose, I would love to graze here. Check this out. Relatively shallow, lots of plants in the water, easy access because it's actually for boats. Oh, there's a bigger lake way out yonder. Oh, I mean, might see a moose while we're out here. The only downside right now that I see, I pulled into one campsite, the logging campsite or something like that. That one had several sites that were close together, but because they were all close together, there was a wide open area and you can get some solar. Here it's really wooded, so I don't think I'm getting any solar at all. There are only two sites here. I just drove up to the bigger one. I'm gonna walk up to this one and see if it gets any better sun. It didn't look like it when I drove by. There's even a pit toilet here. Crazy. And this is a free public land campsite. This one, oh yeah, this one has a lot more open sky. Unfortunately, even at noon, the best angle you can get is 45 degrees. So, I mean, there is a good amount of sun here. It's a little more uneven, but you can walk down to the bigger lake from here. It's a little higher, maybe you get better chances of seeing a moose from up here.